أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum and welcome everybody to today's lesson. Jazakumullah for arriving on time. Please make sure you have your correct IDs and you're appropriately, your head is appropriately covered for the class. You're in wudu and you are in a nice quiet place in order to partake in today's lesson. Okay, so inshallah in today's lesson, we will again be starting as per usual with our opening dua. We will then be looking again at Suratul Kawthar that we began yesterday in the class in a lot of detail, trying to make sure that we're pronouncing all the words correctly. We'll be going on to our hard words of the day, 3 new hard words that we're going to practice, and then we will have our second practice text as well, and that is Surah At-Takwir. So we will be doing that inshallah in today's lesson. We are going to begin with our opening dua. So if we could please have our first student to the mic, discipline in charge.
Sure. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Our first student is G2204.
Assalamu alaikum, G2204.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Alhamdulillah, excellent. So if you can start today with the dua, I will recite Tawuz, Tasmiyah and the dua, and then you can follow after me, okay?
Okay.
Excellent. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما
Rabbi zidni ilma.
Very good, but you also need to recite with Tawuz and Tasmiyah before, okay?
Okay.
So أعوذ بالله
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب زدني أو
ما
ما.
Very good effort. Let's try it once more. Rabbi zidni ilma.
Rabbi zidni ilma.
Good effort. Well done. Can you recite the translation for me, please?
Oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge.
Beautiful. Well done. Jazakumullah. Thank you so much, G2204. Allah Hafiz.
Allah.
Okay, so as I explained, we are going to today be going over Surah Al-Kawthar again. As you covered in yesterday's class, you covered it in a lot of detail. You really focused on the rules. We want you now today, we're going to just be focusing on applying all those rules that you have learnt and making sure that your talaffuz, the way that you are pronouncing all the words is perfect, so that you can inshallah memorize this surah. It's a very short surah and it's one that probably many of you have already memorized, but we just want to make sure that your pronunciation is excellent. Okay, so if we can have our first student to the mic, please, for today's tilawat.
Yes. Our first student is G2122.
G2122. Assalamu alaikum. G2122. Assalamu alaikum. Should we try somebody else? We'll
Yes.
try it again later.
G2219.
G2219. G2219. If you have a request, could you let me know?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Is that G2219?
Yes.
Excellent. How are you today?
Good.
Excellent.
How are you?
I am very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. So What we're going to do is we're going to start with Tawud and Tasmiyah, and then I will recite the verse, and then I want you to have a go at reciting the entire verse as well. Okay?
Okay.
Excellent. So, Tawud and Tasmiyah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Good, beautiful. Right, so I'm going to begin and then you recite afterwards. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أعطيناك الكوثر
إنا أعطيناك الكوثر.
Very good effort, excellent. Now, this is a noon with a shadda on top. What do we need to do when we join something to a noon with a shadda on top? We need to hold it for how many seconds? 2 seconds. Good, well done. You need to make a 2-second guna sound. So, very nice. And then we have this, which tells us that we have to elongate for how many seconds? Do you remember?
3.
Excellent, brilliant. So we will first have 2 seconds and then we elongate for 3 seconds, okay? We need to take a nice deep breath here because we also have to elongate here. We have to elongate here. Let me put my highlighter on so you can see. Okay, we have a yaleen. We have a noon with a vertical fatha. Again, elongation. Again, we have wawleen here. So there's a lot of elongation going on. So we need to take a nice deep breath so we can try and say this whole verse together. Okay. Inna a'tainaka al-kawthar.
Inna a'tainaka al-kawthar.
Good. Remember this ayn is coming from the middle of your throat. Okay, middle of the throat. Good, well done. So we're not jerking it, it's coming from the throat. Well done, that was much better that time. Excellent. Let's go on to the next verse, okay? فَصَلِّ لِرَبِّكَ وَانْحَرْ.
فَصَلِّ لِرَبِّكَ وَانْحَرْ.
Very nice, beautiful. Nice thick sound for your sad there. That was really good. You made sure that you pushed down on your ba there as well. Rabbika. That was nice as well. And you remember the special thing about this letter. Can you tell me something special about this letter? It's a letter of the
throat.
Excellent. So you made a clear noon sound there. That was really good as well. I'm going to recite it once more and then you once more. Okay? فَصَلِّ لِرَبِّكَ وَانْحَرْ.
فَصَلِّ لِرَبِّكَ وَانْحَرْ.
Very nice. Excellent. And this last verse, let's have a go here. Inna shani'aka huwal abtar.
Inna shaniyaka huwal abtar.
Good.
Abtar.
Very good. You corrected that. This is a special letter as well. Why is it a special letter? It's a bar with a sukoon. So what do we need to do?
It's a kalkala letter.
So we need to make a
jerking sound.
Brilliant. Well done. Let's try that last verse once more. Inna shani'aka huwal abtar.
Inna shaniyaka huwal abtar.
Very good. Well done. Now, I want you to just focus on one thing. I don't think you did it, but sometimes what happens is here, we make a ya sound after this noon. Ni'aka. We need to say ni'aka. You need to be very clear. Very good. Ni'aka. Okay? Inna shani'aka huwal abtar.
Inna shaniyaka huwal abtar.
Very good. You corrected that. So that was really good. Well done, G2219. Beautiful recitation. You really focused on the rules. You knew the rules which I asked you, and you corrected where necessary and rectified yourself as well. That was really good. Keep practicing that with the correct pronunciation.
I remember the surah.
Mashallah. Very good. Sorry?
I memorized this surah.
Excellent, very good. So make sure that when you're practicing, you focus on every single rule, because if you know it already, it'll be easy to just make sure that you're saying every single letter correctly. Okay? Jazakumullah, thank you so much for your help.
My sister have a turn.
It depends on her number and if our discipline in charge allows her.
She had a different ID.
Okay.
D2230.
Discipline in charge?
Yes, I checked that. She can recite that.
Okay, 2230, yes?
Yes.
2220.
2220, okay. That's fine.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. So are you ready to do this with all the rules?
Yeah.
Excellent. So start with Tawuz and Tasmiyah and then we'll move on.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Good, well done. Inna a'tainakal kawthar.
إنا أعطيناك الكوثر.
Okay, good. So here we need to hold on this. This is what? This is a noon. Do you remember the name?
Second.
Noon gunna, because it's got a shadda, this little W sign on top. It's a noon gunna. So we need to make a 2-second nasal sound here, okay? And then we have to elongate this for another 3 to 5 seconds. Okay, this is a mad saghir. So, inna.
إنا
Very good. And 3 seconds. Inna.
إنا
Very good. Well done. So alif joining to the ain. Ain is from your middle of your throat. So it's not a jerking sound, it's an ain sound. A'tayna.
أعطينا
A'taynakal kawthar.
أعطيناك الكوثر.
Good effort. Well done. Let's try the whole thing together. Inna a'taynakal kawthar.
إنا أعطيناك الكوثر.
Very good. I want you to just practice this. Okay. So we're not making a jerking sound and it's joining the alif to the an. A'tayna. Okay. Okay, good. A'tayna.
أعطينا
And remember, this ta is a thick letter, so your mouth should be round when you're saying this. Toy. Toyna.
أعطينا
Toy. Round mouth. Okay. Keep practicing that. Good. Let's move on to the next one. Fasolli li rabbika. Let's try the next verse first. Okay. Fasolli li rabbika
لربك
wanhar.
وانهر.
Okay, say that line by yourself.
فصل لربك وانهر.
Very nice. Well done. Okay, have a go at the last one then if you want to do it yourself.
إن شانئك هو الأبتر.
Good effort. Well done.
The whole student.
Just a second. We need to focus on this noon here. So we don't want to say inna. We want to say inna. Inna.
إن
Good. Inna shani'aka.
إن شانئك
Good. Not ni. There's no ya sound. Ni'aka.
نئك
Very good. Huwal ab.
هو الأب
Huwal abtar.
هو الأبتر.
ab. Remember, there's a jerking sound here. Good, well done. Huwal abtar.
والأبتر.
Okay, do you want to have a go from the beginning?
Yes, please.
Okay, off you go. From Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانحر فصل لربك وانحر إن شانئك هو الأبتر.
Very good. And you corrected that when you saw that I'd underlined it. Well done. So it was just 1 second you needed there. Really, really lovely recitation. Yes, abtar. Very good. So keep practicing that. Really lovely. Both of you read really nicely. Make sure again, in 2 seconds, na for 3 seconds. Inna a'tayna. Okay, so just focus on practicing the sign sounds. Good, well done. Excellent. Jazakumullah, thank you so much, G2220. Well done. Jazakallah for your help. Allah Hafiz. Okay, if we could have our next student, please.
Yes, our next student is G2130.
G2130.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm fine. Alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. So we're going to go through Surah Kawthar. Okay, so we start with Tawud and Tasmiyah. I'll recite the verse and then you can recite by yourself.
Okay. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Okay, so remember him at least 2 seconds. Okay.
Okay.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Okay.
Okay.
Inna a'tainakal kawthar.
Inna a'tainakal kawthar.
Very good, excellent, very nice. How many seconds do we need to hold on this?
2 seconds.
Good. So can you try just that word again for me?
Okay. Inna.
Beautiful, very good. So you have to make a 2-second nasal sound. Inna. Good, well done. This isn't. It's not easy because we're not used to it, but as you get used to it, it'll become an easier sound to make. So the alif has to join with the ayn. It's not a jerking sound, it's a soft sound, but the ayn comes from the middle of the throat. A'tayna.
A'tayna.
A'tainakal kawthar.
A'tainakal kawthar.
Very good. Kaw, make sure it's waw lean, so you have to elongate that as well. Kawthar.
Kawthar.
Good. Next verse. Fasalli li rabbika wanhar.
Fasalli li rabbika wanhar.
Good. One, very clear. You don't need to hold on that. Wanhar.
Wanhar.
Good. Well done. Excellent. Make sure your thick sound here as well. Fasalli. Fasalli. Good. Round mouth. Fasalli li rabbika wanhar.
Fasalli li rabbika wanhar.
Next verse. Inna shani'aka huwal abtar.
Inna shani'aka huwal abtar.
Very nice. Excellent. Again, what's special about this bar with the schoon?
It's a kalkala.
Good. So we need to make a
jerking sound.
Good. So do you want to have a go once more from the beginning?
Yes, please.
Off we go. Start from Bismillah.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Inna a'tainakal kawthar. Fasalli li rabbika wanhar. Inna shani'aka huwal abtar.
Very good effort. Excellent. So inna, again, you need to hold on that noon for 2 seconds, make a 2-second nasal sound. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So just make sure when you're practicing that you remember that.
Okay.
And over here, solli, round mouth. It's a thick sound. Okay. Fasolli li rabbika. Yeah. Inna. In this one, you held on the nasal sound, which was really good. You said in, but then you elongated. Inna, you did slightly. So you need to see it's a simple stroke. So just make sure when you're practicing, you keep that to 1 second. Inna, yeah?
Okay.
And then this was fine, Sha. And then shani'aka, you elongated the a as well there. And I think you elongated here. Hu wal abtar. So just need to be careful. Other than that, your pronunciation was really good. You just need to be careful with the strokes and your timing to make sure that every stroke is said for the appropriate amount of time. Yeah, so make sure, like we said last week as well, if it's a one second or one count or one beat, then all of the 1 second strokes have to be the same length. Okay, so ni'aka, huwa, all of them have to be the same. Okay, really lovely, lovely recitation G2 130. Jazakumullah, thank you so much for your help.
Jazakallah for taking me on the mic.
We're very welcome. Allah Hafiz. Okay, excellent. So we've practiced that today again. We would like you to practice that, and I'll show you that again in the homework as well. Okay, so we're going to move on now, like we said in our agenda, to our hard words. Not hard if we practice them, but at first they can look daunting. So we've got 3 new words today. You had 3 words yesterday as well. 3 new words today that we're going to go over. And if we could have a student on the mic, please, and then we will begin the hard word session.
Yes, our next student is G2 154.
G2 154. Assalamu alaikum. G2 154. No?
Yeah. G2228.
G2228. G2228. Can you hear me? No sound?
G2234.
G2234.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Alhamdulillah, fine.
Alhamdulillah. Excellent. You are G2234, yes?
Yes.
Excellent. Good. So if we start with Dawood and Tasmiyah, and then we'll go through these words together, and then you can have a go reciting it. Okay?
Okay. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Beautiful. Well done. Okay. So here, this first word, the only thing which you need to be careful of here is the ayn. Yes. So there's an ayn with a sukoon, and then there's an ayn with a shadda. So which ayn are we going to join to?
The ayn with a shadda.
Brilliant. Excellent. Well done. Good. So I'm going to recite it, and then you have a go after me. Okay? Tastir alayhi.
Tastir alayhi.
Beautiful. Really, really nice. Once more. Tastir alayhi.
Tastir alayhi.
Really nice ayn. And I could hear that you were really trying to make this ta, which is a thick sound, that you're really trying to make that thick sound there as well. Excellent. Good. Next word, sorry. Now, here, I'm just going to read through it, and I want you to copy, and then I'll explain what sometimes some students get confused with. And I do hope all students at home are practicing these words as well. That's why we're doing these difficult words, so everybody gets practice with them. Okay? So next one. Tastakthiru.
Tastakthiru.
Very nice. Once more. Tastakthiru.
Tastakthiru.
Very good. Excellent. Really, really beautifully pronounced, right? Sometimes people jerk on this calf here, okay? And they say taka. So we want to make sure you said it absolutely right. We don't want to jerk on it. We don't want to hold on it. Every letter is very, very clear and you pronounce them all really well. Okay, excellent. Good. Let me just delete that. Now, again, here we have some thick sounds, right? So we just need to make sure that we really focus on changing the shape of our mouth on the thick sounds here, okay? La uqatti'anna.
لأقطعن.
Very good effort, excellent. What I want you to do is try to flow this qaf and this ta a little bit more. Qatti,
قطي
qatti.
قطي.
Very good. Make sure your mouth is round for both letters because they're both thick. The qaf is thick and the ta is thick. Okay?
Oh,
Highlight it. Qatti.
قطي.
Very good effort. Well done. Excellent. Let's try it once more. La uqatti'anna.
لأقطعن.
Very nice. Excellent. Once more. La uqatti'anna.
لأقطعن.
Anna.
أن.
Very good. Excellent. Really rubbery recitation G2234. You pronounced all the letters really well. You worked on rectifying this last sound, which was really good as well. Your second word was brilliant. You said it without any jerking, without any elongation. You noticed right at the beginning that you needed to join the ta to the ayn with the shadda, not the ayn with the sukoon. So that was really good as well. Jazakumullah, really lovely recitation. Thank you for your help. Allah Hafiz. Okay, if we could have another student, please.
Yes, next student is G2245.
G2245. Assalamu alaikum. G2245, can you hear me? Wa alaikum salam. Is that G2245?
Yes.
Excellent, good. You're echoing a little bit. Can you make sure your mic is close to you and there's nothing else around you that can cause the echoing to happen? Jazakumullah. Okay, so if we start with Dawood and Tasmiyah and then we'll begin with the words.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Excellent. So I'm going to recite the word and then you recite after me. Okay. Tasdi' alayhi.
تسطع عليه.
Okay, so we're going to just say this section. Hang on a second, what's going on? Right, so we're going to join the ta to the ayn over here, okay? Du'a.
طع
Good, very nice. Du'a.
طع.
Very good. Now let's join the last three letters here. Layhi.
ليه.
Du'a alayhi.
طع عليه.
So let's make that flow, that first section that we just practiced, let's make that flow first. Du'a.
طع
alayhi.
عليه.
Beautiful, very good. Let's just join these first two letters now. Tas alayhi.
تسطع عليه.
Tas alayhi.
طع عليه.
Very good, excellent, well done. Keep practicing. The more you practice, the easier it will get, okay? This is why we say hard words. They're not easy to get your tongue and your mouth around immediately. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Tastakthiru.
تستكثر.
Very nice. Tastakthiru.
تستكثر.
Very good, excellent. Let's go on to the last one. لأقطعن.
لأقطعن.
Very good. لأقطعن.
لأقطعن.
Very nice. You really made a really good noon gunna sound there at the end. Well done. Now, what I want you to do is just these two letters for me. Okay? Both of them, remember, are thick. So you have to make your mouth round when you say them. Have a go.
قطعن.
قطي. Well done. You said it really well. Both of those letters sounded thick. It sounded like your mouth was in a round shape. Very good. Now let's do the whole thing. لأقطعن.
لأقطعن.
Beautiful, really lovely. Nice thick sounds for both of these letters. You made a really good ayn sound from the middle of your throat, and you made sure you kept your noon gunna sound at the end as well. Really lovely recitation. Jazakumullah G2245. Thank you for your help. Allah Hafiz. Okay, good. Well done. So please, again, it will be in the homework, but do practice these words. Anybody that you can teach these words to, do that. Practice with people, practice with younger siblings, with your parents, teach them how to say the words correctly. It will really, really help, because when all these words come together in our surahs that we're reciting, sometimes they can be daunting because they can sound a little bit difficult. If we've practiced them beforehand, we won't worry when we see them in the surahs. Okay, good, well done. So we are now going to move on to our recitation that we began yesterday, Surah At-Takallum. And if we have our next student to the mic, we will begin from here.
Yes, G2239.
G2239. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Okay.
G2203.
G2203. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine.
Alhamdulillah. Excellent. So, did you practice your difficult words when we were doing them on the mic?
Yes.
Excellent. Good. Practice them. The more you practice them, the easier they'll become. Okay. Chalo, let's start with Tawuz and Tasmiya, and I will recite the verse and then you can recite after me.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Beautiful. Well done. Excellent. So, a couple of questions I'm going to ask you. Just from here, as you can see, what letter is going to join to this lam sakin? Look before.
So,
Excellent. Dhal. Dhal. Well done. Both of these alifs are blank, and the dhal is the last mutaharrik letter that comes before it with the fath on it. So that's what will join to the lam. Okay. How long will we elongate this for?
2 seconds.
Brilliant. Excellent. 2 seconds. Okay, because it's a ya madda, because the letter before has a kasra on it. Well done. Excellent. Let's go on to this one. Right. This letter here. What can you tell me about this letter and how we're going to pronounce it?
I was going to do like a jerking sound on that one.
This is what letter is this? Can you tell me what letter it is?
Noon.
Noon. Excellent. So if we have a noon with a shadda on top, it's called a noon gunna. And what we have to do is when we join to a noon gunna, we have to make a 2-second nasal sound. Okay, so this would be Jannah.
Jannah.
Okay, so we're not elongating afterwards. It's just holding on the nasal sound for 2 seconds. Jannatu.
Jannatu.
Very nice. Good. So let's begin our recitation. Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذا الجحيم سعرت
وإذا الجحيم سعرت. Sorry.
That's okay. Just start from here again.
وإذا الجحيم سعرت.
Good. Soy.
سعرت.
Good. So we don't want to make two separate sounds. It's not so and then e. It's soy. Good. There's a shadda, so we need to stress that. Okay. And remember, this is a val. So your tongue should touch the top front two teeth and make a th sound. There's no z sound. There's no buzzing sound. وَإِذَا الْجَحِيمُ سُعِرَتْ.
وإذا
ذل
الجحيم
صعي. Good, well done. So keep practicing that, joining to the ayn. Soy. So you've got the throat sound there. The ayn is a throat sound, middle of the throat. Soirat. Good. Let's move on to the next verse. وَإِذَا الْجَنَّةُ أُزْلِفَتْ.
وإذا الجنة أزلفت.
Okay, try it once more.
وإذا
Jan. And hold it on there for 2 seconds. Jannah.
جنة أزلفت.
Fat. Good. وَإِذَا الْجَنَّةُ أُزْلِفَتْ.
وإذا
ذل.
وإذا
Okay, just copy me once more. Just copy me once more. We're not elongating the dal. We're joining it to the lam. Okay. وَإِذَا الْجَنَّةُ أُزْلِفَتْ.
وإذا الجنة
أُزْلِفَتْ. Good, well done. Really, just keep practicing. Just keep practicing. Take it slow. Think about where you need to join letters. Take it slow and keep practicing. Okay, Jazakumullah, thank you so much for your help. Allah Hafiz. Okay, if we could have our next student, please.
Yes, our next student is G2217.
G2217.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Can we start with Tawud and Tasmiyah, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very nice, well done. Can you tell me something about this meme with the shadda on top? How are we going to pronounce that?
You put press on it.
Very good. And how many seconds are we going to hold on that meme for?
3 to 5. It's a mad sagir.
Very good. Excellent. We're going to elongate it for 3 to 5 seconds. But how long are we going to hold on the meme sound for?
3 to 5 seconds.
That's for 2 seconds. The meme gunna. Meme with a shadda is called a meme gunna. And we're going to hold on that sound for 2 seconds. And then we're going to elongate it for 3 to 5. So let's just do that first. So it'll be summa.
Summa.
Very nice. So there's a nasal sound there. Okay, well done. Excellent. Let's begin at here and then we'll recite this verse. علمت نفس ما أحضرت.
علمت نفس ما أحضرت.
Very good effort. Excellent. Very nice. Zo. Remember, this is a thick sound. So you have to make a round mouth when you're saying this. And your tongue should be touching the side of your teeth at the back. Yeah? Zo. Zo. Okay? علمت نفس ما أحضرت.
علمت نفس ما أحضرت. Can you hear me?
I think there's a problem with the main teacher's mic. We can't hear her. Just bear with me for a second. She'll be back soon.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
I'm very sorry. My internet connection disappeared. Very
You
sorry
can
about that.
share your screen.
Yes, I will just share my screen.
Okay.
These things happen with technology, unfortunately. So we were here and I had G2217 on the mic.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm very sorry about that. I will start with Dawood and Tasmiya again. If you can also start with Dawood and Tasmiya, and we'll just recite this. We'll go on to the next verse because you've already recited this one. Okay? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Good, well done. So here, what's special about this letter?
Qalqala.
Excellent. So we will make a what kind of sound?
Jerking.
Good, well done. And how long are we going to say this sound for?
2 seconds.
Brilliant, because it's a nasal noon gunna sound, so a nasal sound for 2 seconds. Okay? فلا أقسم بالخنس.
فلا أقسم بالخنس.
Very good effort, well done. We're going to do it once more. Make sure we don't elongate it. It's not nas, it's nas.
Okay.
Because remember, when you've got a simple stroke on the scene, it will be like a schoon. So we just join the noon to the schoon, to the scene sakin immediately. Khunnas.
Khunnas.
Very good. فلا أقسم بالخنس.
فلا أقسم بالخنس.
خنس.
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 خنس. خنس.
Okay, say nas.
Nas.
Nas. Say nas. Nas.
Nas.
Nas. Okay. Nas, that's it. بالخنس.
بالخنس.
Bear with us for a second. I think our main teacher is having some problem with the internet connection. So she'll be back soon, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum, can you hear me?
Walaikum salam, yes, I can.
Sorry, I think there's something wrong with the internet in the area today.
Oh.
Okay, if we could have our next student, please.
Okay. G2247.
G2247.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. I'm very well. Okay, we're going to start with Tawud and Tasmiyah, and then we're going to begin from here, okay?
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Beautiful, well done. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Al-Jawaril Kunnas.
Al-Jawaril Kunnas.
Very nice, excellent. So you held on the Noon Gunna for 2 seconds and then you joined it directly to the scene. So that was really good. Once more. Al-Jawaril Kunnas.
Al-Jawaril Kunnas.
Very nice, excellent. Let's move on to the next verse. Wallayli idha as'as.
Wallayli iza as.
Very good. I could really hear that you were trying to make the ayn sound here and here. So it's the same thing. You would put a sukoon on the end there. As. Good. Once more. Wallayli idha as'as.
Wallayli iza as.
Very good. Jazakumullah G2247. Really nice recitation. Well done. Allah Hafiz.
Jazakumullah.
Wasanal jaza. Okay, if we could have our next student, please.
Yes, our next student is G2106.
G2106. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
I'm good.
Alhamdulillah. Excellent. So if we start with Tawud and Tasmiyah.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والصبح إذا.
Okay, I'll recite it and then you to me.
Your voice is breaking up.
I think there is a problem with her internet connection. So,
Okay.
yeah, bear with us for a second.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Sorry about that again. I'll start with Tawud and Tasmiyah again. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Was-subhi idha tanaffas.
والصبح إذا تنفس
نفس.
نفس
Very nice. Once more. والصبح إذا تنفس.
والصبح إذا تنسف
تنفس.
تنفس
Very good. والصبح. والصبح
والصبح
إذا
إذا
تنفس.
تنفس
Very good. Well done. Let's move on to the next verse. إنه لقول رسول كريم.
إنه لقول رسول كريم.
Beautiful. Very nice. Make sure this is for 2 counts. Okay. And make sure here that you make a nasal sound as well, because the next letter is kaf. Okay. إنه لقول رسول كريم.
إنه لقول رسول كريم.
Very good. Jazakumullah G2 Really lovely recitation. Well done.
Jazakallah.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, excellent. Jazakumullah for everybody today that you bear patiently with me and my internet mishaps. In today's class, we looked at Surah Al-Kawthar. We covered Surah Al-Kawthar in detail, just like you did yesterday, making sure we applied every single rule. It's just 2 lines, 3 verses, but really need to be careful with all the rules. Make sure you're pronouncing them properly. We covered our hard words of the day. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. تسطع عليه تستكثر لا أقطعن. Okay, which I want you all to practice, please, as well. And we read from verses 13 all the way up to verse 20 today. Okay, so for your homework, please, practice Surah Al-Kawthar, all of the verses with correct pronunciation. Practice Surah At-Takallum, which is verse 13 to 20, including verse 20. Okay, memorize Surah Al-Kawthar verse 3 if you want to. That's optional. But your extra practice is your practice of your hard words. Okay, practice your hard words as well. Excellent. So please make sure you do that. The more you practice, the better you'll become, inshallah. So we're going to end today's session with our final prayer. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم. Oh Allah, have mercy on me through the Quran, the Great. Jazakumullah to everybody, to Jazakumullah to parents, students for bearing with me with my internet, and inshallah we will see you all again tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.